Alright guys, welcome to the video today. So in this video we're going to be discussing the Thorn. Obviously the Thorn is an exotic hand cannon that you're able to achieve in Destiny throughout, an exotic bounty you can get from the bounty master, at the tower. You gotta go through this whole entire process, a lot of difficult tasks. They're not exactly super hard to do, but they definitely do take a lot of time. So getting your exotic weapons does take a while, so you should be rewarded, greatly with getting this exotic weapon, doing all that work for it, right? However, with the Thorn, that's not the case. At first, people said it was still needing to be buffed. People still didn't like it. I wasn't really feeling it. I got the weapon and I was like, this thing is amazing. I love using this thing because you put on aggressive ballistics, you go for the headshots, you get 2 headshots and the 7 damage per second with the little, burn type thing that you get with the Thorn, the Mark of the Devourer perk, the special thing obviously that, distinguishes the Thorn from other exotic weapons. That would finish them off. You do 2 headshots, you're good to go, you run away. They'll get burned, no problem. So now recently, Bungie, quote unquote, accidentally nerfed the Thorn. They say, there's a lot of numbers in programming and sometimes they get mixed up. But how does one accidentally go into the code for one weapon and change it to 3? How does that work? And then afterwards, when people got mad and they're like, what the heck, Bungie, what are you doing? You guys said you were gonna buff the Thorn, now you're nerfing it? They're like, no, it was an accident. And they're like, all right, that's cool, just restore it and we'll be all good. So they're like, all right, we'll restore it, we'll put it to 5 damage per second. Now why on earth would somebody accidentally nerf it and then they feel bad about it, so they want to bring it back to its quote unquote former glory by making it not as good? I mean, they're making it better than it is post patch or nerf or whatever you want to call it, because I was using it in this gameplay. The burn completely sucks. It's not relevant at all. I think I used to get burn kills all the time. I never get burn kills with this thing anymore. I haven't touched it in the last few weeks just because they nerfed the crap out of it so much. Who wants to use this stupid thing with 3 damage per second? That's not even significant. That's like flicking someone on the right butt cheek within Destiny. It's not gonna do any damage. It's 3 damage. You got 200 health. What's that gonna do? You'd have to burn someone for a minute and a half to kill them with this stupid thing. I don't know. I went to Jack in the Box, or no, Carl's Jr. And for all those that haven't gone to Carl's Jr. in the past, they introduced the Carl's Jr. jalapeno thick burger. I had that thick burger. That baby burns spicy. It burns badder than the Thorn. If I, threw a jalapeno thick burger in a Guardian's mouth, it would burn him faster than the stupid 3 damage per second. What on earth were they thinking? Not to mention, even before this, the Thorn wasn't even a viable choice for PvE either. It's only a PvP weapon, and even then, it was still kind of confusing to use because, the reload was terrible. The magazine's terrible. The Hawk Moon has twice as many shots, plus an extra one, with the bonus damage in 3 shots. It reloads faster. It's just overall way better than the Thorn, and they're not even buffing it. They're taking it away. So what you guys should do, if any of you guys at Bungie headquarters are watching this, probably not, obviously, no one's probably gonna see this, but if they did, this is what I would like you to do. Restore it back to 5. I'm good with 5. That 5 is okay. I'm not going to be pissed off if you don't do 7, because I know y'all are little girly girls and you don't want to fix it because everything has to be balanced and fair in the world of Destiny. So what you need to do is put 9 magazine, a 2-second reload speed, because the reload speed on this, I actually calculated it, it's 3.011 seconds, exactly on the dot. So 3.011 seconds is very long for a reload. 6 magazine size is terrible, especially for the fire rate of this weapon. It's not like it packs a ton of punch and it just fires really slow. This thing fires fast and it doesn't do a ton of damage. The burn was actually very important and it was very prevalent before the nerf, before they made the damage do pretty much nothing. And it was a good weapon. But to fix it, fix it to 5. If you fix it to 7, great. That's fantastic. Maybe tone down the firing rate a little bit. I don't know what you guys want to do with that. But, have a 9 magazine size, a 2.5 second reload or a 2.2 second reload. That'll cut off about a second of the reload if you do 2.2 or 2.1. I would be satisfied very greatly with a 2-second reload, a 9 magazine, a little bit more damage, and a 5 damage per second on the Thorn. You guys said you were going to buff it, but you didn't. You nerfed it. So this is what happens. This is what you guys needed to do. It's okay if you got the aggressive ballistics on, because, you know, it does 84 for headshot, so I can't complain. You know, I've been 2-shot and fooled before the patch with this thing. Absolute beast of a gun. I love this gun, guys, but it's, you know, it's becoming a little bit harder and harder to use it with Bungie and all these nerfs going around. So I definitely do hope you guys enjoy the Thorn as well. What do you guys think about this? Like, do you agree with me? Let me know how you think they should actually either buff it or nerf it. I'm not sure why you would want them to nerf it unless you're like just completely hate the Thorn, you don't have it, you hate everyone that uses it. But personally, I think it needs a buff. You know, it's in deep need of a savior from, you know, the PvP and PvE side of things. You know, still it's good. It's good for PvP. You know, if no one got the upgrade on it, it's the same thing except for, you know, 3 damage per second, not bad. But overall, it's just terrible. I can't stand 3 damage per second, but I do hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Drop a like down below if you did. Also comment, like I said before, telling me what you think they should nerf and or buff for this weapon, and subscribe if you haven't already for daily Destiny videos, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace. Yeah.